Hello everybody, welcome to my second devlog. I was planning on talking about menus, but that happened later, so I'll get into menus in another video. So let me start from the beginning. Movement. Movement in video games is quite complicated. We have all played video games that don't feel right. Something about the way the character moves, attacks, or interacts is just off. In my game, I spent a lot of time testing the movement. I increased the gravity so he would fall faster, and also increased the movement speed so it would match the running animation I made. I didn't want my character to feel slow. To me, a platformer is better if it's fast-paced, but anybody that plays it needs to be in control at the same time. I think I was able to achieve that with my character, which actually leads me to my dashing ability. The main dashing ability was something I took a lot of time to make. I wanted it to feel good, useful, and practical, but also give the sense of control. Players should like using it, and after testing a lot of FX on it, I ended up with a very flashy looking dash. I liked it so much that I ended up using a similar one for the combat system. For the combat in my game, I tried different ways of attacking, but none of them seemed to fit. After letting somebody test my game, they would try to dash the enemies, and that gave me an idea. I decided to try something focused on the dash. The difference would be that the regular dash would have more range, but no damage, and the attacking dash would cause damage, but not have the same range. That means that the player must be focused and know what form they are on. This ended up being a great idea. After that, I added other forms, and the core mechanics of my game finally started to take shape. The last thing I wanted to talk about was actually the camera. I originally had planned to make the player go from room to room, but after the way the character moves, I decided to make the camera follow the character, but at a fixed distance. I ended up liking the way it looks, but this actually created a problem. I had some people test it and they were able to find a way to climb, but sometimes things felt like they were closer or farther away than they actually are. I'm still working on it, and I think I'll need to make some type of references so that the players can find where to jump to and from. And with that, I'll end this devlog here. Up next, definitely the enemies. I'll try to dive a little deeper into that. I really enjoyed making the AI for the game, even though it's very basic. Thank you very much for listening. Goodbye.